right, a lot of belts on the mantle for this man, the former WEC Bantamweight champion, former two-time undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion. But I think bigger picture in terms of triumphing over adversity that was injury, nobody did it better.
Yeah, could you imagine if Dominick Cruz didn't lose all those years to the injuries? And so many times when we speak of him, we speak about the football. But I think what people don't give enough credit to is his wrestling and his ability to chain things together. He had a beautiful knee pick. When he would get you to overextend, he could take anybody down. This guy is one of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. We're just lucky that we still have him today.
And now we see, though, where is he at this stage of his career? Is the speed still there? We'll get some answers tonight. Dominick Cruz enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the UFC Bantamweight champion, Merab Dvalishvili. DC, as you well know, he moved to the United States when he was 21 years of age to become a pro MMA fighter. Now he's the best in the world, and it kind of feels like it's going to take a Herculean effort to dethrone.
Yeah, I mean, it's his mindset. It's bulletproof. Yeah. This guy will not be denied. He may fail on 20 takedown attempts. He'll just give you number 21. But he's underrated striker. All of the wrestling starts with his pace, his pressure, and his improved striking.
And it is crazy to think he began his UFC career 0-2, was fighting for his octagon job in 2018. Now he's the best in the world. Merab Dvalishvili has graced us yet again. Man, does he look ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this Bantamweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dominick the Dominator Cruz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, so here is the wrestler slash grappler, the Team Serra Longo rep, Merab Dvalishvili, one of several Georgian fighters that have emerged over the last several years, and you gotta think you're gonna get a takedown attempt here early in this round, DC. Merab doesn't make any bones about it. The opposition knows what's coming. More often than not, they're unable to stop. Oh, that's a great slip and counter by Dominick Cruz. Dvalishvili, a very hard guy to simulate in training. Well, nobody moves like Dominick Cruz. That figure-8 footwork figures to be on full display tonight.
Well, I mean, just in constant movement, forward, back, down. Oh. There's no one that moves like the Dominator.
Well, his opponent's going to have to make some adjustments, right? He got taken down pretty easily there.
I mean, he got taken down by the wrestler. You better defend, or it's going to be a long night.
Well, I know it's early, Cam, but that is absolutely huge to get that reversal and not end up in a compromising spot this early on in the fight.
It's a big moment because he knew his opponent needed to put him down. Getting this reversal may make him a little more hesitant to try to chase those takedowns.
How about that reversal by him there?
It's so important to get to that far side underhook. Whenever you got the half guard on one side, you got to try to find that far side underhook. You got to kill his underhook because that's what they use to get back to their feet.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Oh, brutalizing ground and pound here, working beautifully from the top. Nice job by Dvalishvili.
All right, bud, take a deep breath. Relax, breathe. You need to be focusing. You looked a little sloppy on your takedowns out there, okay? It's time to suck it up, get sharp, and get focused.
All right, now we take a look at some of the action from the previous round, of which there was a lot.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, round two, bantamweight championship on the line. Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through. Cross lands for Dominick Cruz. He's had that weapon going all night. We'll see if he can follow it up here. Butterfly guard now up against the fence. DC talking to him.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up.
Dvalishvili's back into full guard. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Dvalishvili's back in half guard, very comfortable here. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Oh, right into mount.
Under 3 to go, round 2.
He's looking the posture. Now he's got his back.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. The Dominator gets up now. Nice work to get out of there. Not every day you see him in a submissive position on the ground.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
All right, there it is. He stuffs yet another takedown, and not a bad attempt by the wrestler, but he hasn't realized any success with his takedown game thus far.
No, you know, sometimes, John, it's not enough. You can beat the guy to the position. The guy is just well-versed enough to defend, and that's exactly what we're seeing from this balanced fighter.
Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch. No defense.
You better move that head.
Dvalishvili constantly trying to make something happen in combat. Maybe the most active guy in fight on the
Not
roster.
only active in fighting and competing, he's active when he's inside the octagon, constantly moving forward, constantly attacking you, whether he's wrestling or striking. Rob does a great job at both.
Dvalishvili's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Oh, gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good velocity on that one.
Foul,
10
foul.
minutes down. So we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
And another takedown thwarted there.
Now some separation from this clinch position.
Oh, beautiful combination. I thought you quit soda, a little 3-piece and a soft drink there.
Yeah, that
Ooh.
soft drink was nice, too, because it landed perfect.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right.
Very dangerous. But if he's setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Dvalishvili's back in full guard.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Well, usually the bottom fighter in modern-day mixed martial arts is not winning the fight, but he is doling out a lot of punishment here.
He's doing a great job of just being active. He's constantly throwing things. Even if he can't finish the fight here, he's giving his opponent something to think about.
"90 seconds to go. Dvalishvili's back in half guard. Trying to make these ground strikes count. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Back mount now.
Now he's going to attack his neck and try to get the rear naked choke.
Some hand fighting going on here. Couple of hooks in. You'll see. Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Waning seconds here of round number 3. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Dvalishvili. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Slow that heart rate down. Slow it down. Good. Focus, okay? Listen, you are not tired. I know you.
All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round, of which there were a lot.
Ready. Ready. Do it.
Champion. What a showcase for these two athletes tonight. I guess they probably had a good warm-up because they have found their rhythm immediately.
I mean, both of them, back and forth action. Both fighters trying to enforce their will. Neither one of them getting to do it, though, because as soon as one gets momentum, the other comes charging back and it sways in the opposite direction. Slashing elbow from the clinch.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Nasty uppercut lands right on the button. He almost put his opponent down. He's still up right now, but he can find the finish there. A lot of young fighters will go crazy trying to finish there. You get a guy hurt, but instead of trying to go crazy and maybe get caught with something, he took his time.
Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body.
That was a beautiful takedown that landed there.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Good work by the bottom fighter to prevent the pass. Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
Yep, arm triangle, that's tight. It looks like the arm triangle's getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish.
Jeez Louise, he's tough.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Side control now.
Get them out here.
Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. Butterfly guard, pretty effective. You don't see it every day.
No, you don't see it every day anymore. But if you're the dominant fighter, you've got to circle him off of the octagon side, separate his body from the fence, so then you can gain secure top control.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Fifth and final round coming up.
All right, take a deep breath. Relax. It's okay. Let's get our elbows a little bit tighter this time. Throw your combinations hard and fast. Get those arms.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
Fifth and final round. 300 seconds or fewer to decide the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship. Checks the leg kick. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Nice feint with a right punch there by Dvalishvili. Slips the punch. Oh, pinpoint hook upstairs.
Oh my goodness, that was nasty. His opponent's in big trouble here.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. 3 minutes now to decide the world title. Takedown defense on point. All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get...
Hold on a second here, DC. We might get a submission finish here.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Cruz going to work here from the bull guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, butterfly guard now, DC. If you're on the other side, the offensive fighter, what are you trying to do?
I've got to separate him, John. I can't leave him against the octagon. That is how they get up. They use the fence as a barrier to get back to their feet. You got to put your body between your opponent and the fence so that you can really control him.
Trying to pass guard here, nothing doing. Oh, that's how it's done. Beautiful urgency to get the reversal.
Nice job, gets to the hip vice. Once that leg got clear, he was able to grab that whizzer and switch his position. Wow, great instincts, John. Beautiful transition.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Beautiful ground strike landed.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. Well, we are the only two men sitting in this arena tonight after a 25-minute title fight there. Epic back-and-forth affair. I think the challenger might have done enough.
The champ didn't want to let go of his title. He fell a little bit short, and we should have a new UFC champion. He did a great job of using his all-around MMA game in order to take the belt away from the champ.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Declared the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Dominick the Dominator Cruz.
Well, you heard it there from Buff. Dominick Cruz, your winner by decision. A lot of people had suggested that maybe Dom had lost a step coming in here tonight. Looked good to me.
Did not look like it.